Yeah, you got kids walking around doing all that, but you can't teach your kids the laws. Like even most people don't even know how to do a proper stop when the police pull you over. So to do a proper stop, as I'm gonna go into this, during the day, roll all your windows down. If you let that cop know you're not a threat, more than likely you're gonna get off easy. At night, turn all the lights on in your car, roll the windows down. Once you tell him he's not a threat, because we look at the badge and first thing we think is enemy because of our past or what we've been trained or whatever. But we're not thinking this dude or this girl that had a hard day at work all day chasing people doing stupid stuff too. The same way we do all day. We don't want to be bothered. So you try to make it easy, and not saying that that's the right thing to do to make their job easy, because some of them, you got some out there badge bullies that make our lives hard. But you got to go home at the end of the day. You got to go home. That's the most important thing. Take your pride to the side. Go home. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever. Da 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 da. And also, with the laws with that too, most people, if you have a CWP, you got to pass your CWP and your license at the same exact time. Anytime you get stopped, please pass them at the same exact time. I can't tell you how much I stressed it, because if you pass your oh, I got a CWP. Now the cop's like, oh, you trying to hide that with your gun that you trying to hide the gun too. Yeah. And then if he asks you where is the firearm, you tell him where it's at. He want it, make him get it or her get it.
Yeah. Man, I got a question. So like the gun owners, how often do you think they should go and practice shooting that gun?
Every free time they got.
Every free time.
Every free time you got, you need to learn, because as you get older, your body changes. You might get arthritis in the finger, or any, like my man was in here earlier with the cast on his hand. I ain't shooting because I got learn with your other hand. I teach people how to do offhand. I teach movement and all that, because you never know. So while we into this question, the reason why we got these practice guns out here, I want to show y'all something real quick. I want y'all to pick these guns up. If you right-handed, put your right hand behind your back. Cock that gun.
With one hand?
One hand. Cock it. Wrong. You did, because it'll fall. You got the right concept. So in a real gun, you would use the bottom of your shoe. You can use your pants. You never know that. You in a fight and you got hurt, you can't use this. You put that thing right there in the real fight, it's gonna fall. Right. And you know, most likely when you encounter somebody, they see you do that, first thing they gonna think, well, I'm in trouble. You know some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know some shit. Yeah, you know some shit. So that's why I had that. Most people don't know that. Like, you got to learn with your offhand. So even if you're just using one hand in your offhand, as you see in movies, the gangsters do all this. That's stupid. That don't work. So with your offhand, as you point, naturally your arm is at a 45-degree angle. I don't care who you are. This is unnatural when you do this, because you can feel the tension. Naturally, you do like that. So you hold the gun the same way. 45-degree angle. It's your natural point. And it's going to give you the best balance you could ever go for with one hand. It's going to give you your same recoil or whatever, but if your good arm is injured, it's going to be your best thing. 45-degree angle. If we ever go to the range and I show y'all that, you're going to be like, wow, boy, you really know something. You know what I'm saying?
You just got me with that.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm like,
I can even show you how to fire a shot upside down if you need to, at least twice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it no more than twice.
upside down.
Yep.
What disqualify you from getting your CW?
Definitely a CW. The disqualification from getting the CWP will be a CDV. You can never get that off your record.
A CDV?
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing about CDVs. You can get a CDV for arguing in public.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
So now that law changed too. So if me and him arguing in public, you sitting here, that means I get a count against him, I get a count against you, and I get a count. So that's 3 counts because you sitting here and heard it. It's also a terroristic threat, because if you heard me threaten him, I get charged for you, and you. You can never get that off. But most things on your record, you can get off, and as long as it's not a violent felony, you can get a CWP. So I do pardon letters also. If anybody need, I do wills, pardon letters. I just got 2 people that got their pardons. So, y'all holler at me for that too.